Tubies, this is Bob Hickman. It is so rocking to be here with you. Woo. I tell you, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means? Time for messages from the spirit world. You guys are wonderful. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. I tell you, we had such a good time. If you didn't see that, that was called the Half Moon Power. We're at half moon now, and I talk about this in my book, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. So if you want to hear that reading and learn more about this book, which, by the way, is available at my website at robert-hickman.com. Thought I'd get in a plug. You can get this over there, but definitely see yesterday's video, and I tell more about this book. So you want to check it out and maybe stop over and pick up a copy. All right. Well, here it is, Tuesday. And you know, I'm just, I'm still getting letters and comments from this past weekend's channel panel. You guys are wonderful. Thank you to all of you who came out to that. Rob and Kalina, who set that up, are going to be selling the tapes. You're going to be able to buy that download if you didn't get to see the whole thing, or I think it's even available maybe to people who just want to buy it who weren't there at all. So anyways, definitely go over to, and I'll put the link below, the channelpanel.com. You can learn about that, okay? Well, I want to give a big shout out to Rob and Kalina. You guys rock. And Rob is a wonderful channeler. His channel is called the E.T. Whisperer. I'm going to put the link below, so you got to check him out. He's an amazing, amazing channel. All right, well, here it is, time for messages from the spirit world. Now, we've been getting a lot of new people. I'm getting a lot of questions. Messages from the spirit world is absolutely free. All you got to do if you want to be in is put your question in the box below, or if it's personal and you don't want to publicly post it, you can write to me at readings@robert-hickman.com. I'll put the link below. That's my email, my official email. You can send letters there, okay? And I'll get those as well. But I want to say thank you to all of you who've been coming out, sending wonderful letters, posts, supporting all of my work. You're wonderful. And a lot of you are new here, may not know this. I am a full-time professional psychic. I do this work all day long. Now, Messages from the Spirit World is free. I do, however, charge for private readings. In my private readings, they're an hour long, and you get a full hour one-on-one with Psychic Bob. I do readings via telephone and or Skype, and I'll put the links below. You can call my office if you want to get on the schedule at 571-483-2112. So do give a call, and we'll get you in, okay? Thank you so very much. Well, we're going to go through the letters, but before we do that, let's all take a moment and just center ourselves, and let us all now attune to the spirit world. Okay. My spirit guide Fletcher standing back here. He says hello to all of you. All right. Our first letter today is from Claudia 3. Hello, Claudia 3. Claudia writes and says, "Hi, Bob. Can you help me find out who my spirit guide is? I've meditated for a long time, but just cannot seem to meet him or her. Thank you." Hi, Claudia. You know, there's a spirit. I keep hearing a name when I'm looking at your letter here. It's talking to me. The name is Arius. This is an ancient master. He's from Atlantis. His name is Arius. And I'd like you to do some reading on ancient Atlantis. I believe you've had a past life there as well. But Arius is the name of your guide. Now, if you want to connect stronger to him, one, knowing the name's important. So I want you to start calling him by name Arius, okay? And just start conversating. You can say, "Arius, I'm going to work today. Help me to, know which road to take so I'm not late to work." Little things, if you start talking to them, sometimes you'll make a better connection than doing a formal meditation. For some people, meditation's a challenge. But in terms of meditation, one of the things I would encourage you to do is, I have a video here called Psychic Bob's Closed Eye Meditation. This is a guided meditation where I take you to a location and you get to have an encounter with your guide. This is, for many people, a powerful way to do a connection. So I don't know what type of meditation you're doing, but if you haven't tried that guided meditation, I would recommend that. Again, this is in my queue. Just go to my channel and look up closed eye meditation. You'll find it. But I think that would help you. You might want to check around. There are a number of closed eye meditations, guided meditations, and try different ones because different ones will help you get there. Some people prefer one over another, so it's kind of a trial and error. But that will definitely help you to connect. So I'd invite you to see that video that I did. Okay, Psychic Bob's closed eye meditation. It's at my channel. Okay, but your guide by the way, his name is Arius. Okay, A-R-I-A-S, Arius. Hope that helps. Thank you for writing. All right, our next letter is Wanda Schilling. And Wanda writes this, "Hi, Bob. Can you tell me if there are any messages for me from the spirit world and also the names of my spirit guides? Thank you. Blessings, love, and light." Hi, Wanda. You know, Wanda, I have to tell you, I think you have a very important mission here. It's interesting because when I step into your frequency, you know, when I read letters, I psychically link to people. I'm getting a lot of gold and purple light around you. This means you have a lot of psychic power, and I really feel that you're entering into a new year. This is like what I call your mission year, and I think 2017 for you is a very powerful year. I keep getting the name Tom McPherson around you. Tom McPherson. And I've been saying, who is this name? I know this name. I'm hearing him. I know this voice. And now I realize who this is. This is an entity who is actually channeled by Kevin Ryerson. Kevin Ryerson is a very well-known psychic medium as well. I believe he's out of Los Angeles. I'd like you to try to connect with his website. I think you just type in Kevin Ryerson, R-E-Y-E-R-S-O-N, Kevin Ryerson. Tom McPherson, I hear that's one of his guides. He's talking to me. He says, tell her that she's part of my crew. She's part of my team. So I believe that you have a channeling link. And I do believe Tom McPherson is one of your spirit guides, or he's reaching out to you to help you also to connect. I keep hearing him say something about the tide is turning in her favor. So it looks like you've kind of been crossing through a challenging time where it's like you've been fighting against a lot of opposition. And this spirit that I'm hearing just says the tide's turning in your favor. So you don't have to worry. You're coming out of your struggle time. And I am seeing literally as we get into the end of the year, December, January time frame, like a lot of new beginning. I really feel it's connected to your spiritual growth, to connecting back to your higher self. You definitely have a lot of psychic gifts. And I have to tell you, I do feel like using those psychic gifts is a big part of your life transformation here. And I think this new year, you'll really see it. But I want you to start trying to have a conversation with Tom McPherson. Also check with Kevin Ryerson. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Our next letter is from Lynn, the alien. Hi, Lynn. Lynn writes, Dear Bob, I love your channel. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much. And to you as well. My love and I were driving down the street and saw a shining silver tear. It was like a blast that occurred in the daytime. It was very, very bright. We went to the area where it came from, but saw nothing disturbed anywhere. What do you think this was? Yeah. You know what that was there are literally kind of what we call tears in the time-space continuum. They're kind of portals that open and close. Now, you know, like if you live down in Florida, there's a lot of those because you're very close to the Atlantis pyramid down there. There's the pyramids off the coast of Florida and also up towards Bermuda that are part of the ancient Atlantean culture. You don't say where you're from, but I'll tell you, I know that what happened because I've experienced this myself. Sometimes what will happen is there's like the alien people will come through a portal. It's like a wormhole, but they can literally open the time-space continuum and walk through. It's like a doorway. And what you saw was literally a flash. It was probably like a camera flash. That's how I've seen it. And it's literally like a bright silvery white flash, almost like a mirror with the sun reflecting. And that's a kind of an opening of a doorway. So you did experience a door. Now, the reason why you didn't see anything is because there was actually no alien craft that landed. I believe it was an individual or a group of individuals without a craft that came through. And what you experienced was that opening. It's literally like a rend in the fabric of space and time, dimensional portal. But that's what it was. And the aliens have already mastered that. I mean, you know, when they come in their craft, what a lot of people don't understand is that the alien spaceship crossed through a dimensional portal before they're seen in our sky. Sometimes they cloak themselves as well. They can fade in or out or go back through the portal. This is how they cross vast distances in space. And they've learned to take that down to the individual level. So I believe it was just a person literally stepping into our world. That's really great. I'm glad you got to have that experience. So, yeah, nothing scary, but it is a connection there. All right. Thank you for writing. All right. Our next letter is MC76. I know MC. She says, hey, Bob. I was lurking in the comments, sending a fountain of kisses, XX. Hey, M. Oh, my God. That's so good to hear from you. MC76, a long-time viewer. We used to talk a long time ago. I'm so glad to hear from you. You don't seem to write a question here. But you know what? I have to tell you, I'm getting energy all around you. You know, I step into your light. I'm getting green light and gold light around you. Green means that it's like there's some healing taking place. It's like physically you're becoming stronger and emotionally. And gold means that you're coming into a time of transition and growth. I keep hearing angels around you. I keep hearing the name. It sounds like it's, trying to hear the name. It's a few different names. One is Ariel. I hear the name Ariel, who's one of your angel guides. I keep hearing something about 2017, January 2017. It's like there's a new start here for you. And I feel like around that time, I see more money as well. So maybe a job opportunity. Could coincide with a move as well. So there may be a move coming for you in the new year as well. But it all seems like it comes from a place of goodness and blessing, not crisis. You're definitely having a lot of blessing and strength and healing, okay? So you're not alone, okay? Anyways, I had to bring that over. Thank you for writing. Good to hear from you. All right. Our next letter is from OPC Sister Lisa. Hello, Sister Lisa. She's part of the Order of the Purple Cord. She writes, Dear Bob, why do I keep having dreams about a girl in a uniform? Am I being haunted by her? Also, I feel that there may be spirits in my home. Any insights are appreciated. Yeah. You know Lisa, Sister Lisa, I have to tell you. You know what I get the dream? This is interesting because I feel that this girl that's talking to you is a spirit. She's somebody who died. I believe she's actually connected to your current work. I don't think you knew her, but this goes back years and years. But I believe she was somehow connected to like the physical location where you work. If it wasn't, it's like a store. I keep getting a store around you, so I don't know if she worked at a store. There may have been a different store there. I want to put this back into like the 1950s, actually 1960s even. And I feel like she haunts your place of work. And I do feel like, in a sense, she has kind of latched onto you because your vibration is very similar to a friend when she was alive. She does seem to be earthbound. I don't think she's evil or dangerous, but I do think she has a bit of an obsession with you. It's like she wants to be back into work. It's interesting you said she wears a uniform because I feel like that I think you may even wear a uniform. I get uniform around you, and I feel like she sees your uniform and she thinks she's still working. So there seems to be a connection there. I don't think she's dangerous, but I do think you want to try to move her on to the light, okay? Name around her, I keep getting the name of Mary Jane. It's like a Mary Jane, Mary Jo. I think it's Mary Jane. But that's her name, so you want to talk to her. Just tell her that you appreciate her friendship. Tell her to go over to the light, okay? Because you hanging around is just slowing down her progress, okay? Use the other part of your question is also, I feel that I may have spirits in my home. Yeah, you do. Mary Jane is one of them. But actually, she came from your work. You have spirits in your work and your home. But you know that's because you're highly psychic. I do get around your home two entities. One feels like a young boy. I keep seeing a young boy, maybe 2, 3 years old, running around like he's like playing games, jumping on furniture and stuff. So if you come in and all your furniture is disarray, your pillows are on the floor, it's nobody in your family doing it. It's actually this little ghost boy, okay? His name is Philip, okay? I do get another spirit, an older person. I get a male around this. This male has a kind of a heavy energy around him. He feels like he's in his 20s, maybe early 30s. I feel that he may be a suicide, possibly a drug overdose or some type of tragic death around him. He seems kind of depressed or just hanging on, hanging around. He also needs to be moved over to the light. Name around him I get is Paul. So you have two names, a Philip and a Paul. Okay, and then the girl's Mary Jane. So yeah, you do have a number of spirits around you. Again, I don't pick up any danger. I think that the spirit, the older male, the Paul, does have a lot of depression. I do feel he's kind of dark in his energy. Not dangerous or evil, just depressive. And I think that if you have young children in the home or people around, sometimes his energy can drain other people as well. I think you're pretty well shielded, but even you are getting a little bit of energy drained off of you. So you've got 3 spirits in your home, okay? Don't worry. If you have a problem, you call me. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Ghostbuster Bob will help you. But anyways, yeah. But I know you're a witch and you got power. So you might want to do some spells to bring healing to them. I always say with ghosts, don't force them. Don't be hateful. We invite them to a better life. We invite them to go to the light to get healing, okay? In the meantime, you might want to put out some water, glasses of water, and also burn some white candles. This is a way to bring comfort to the dead, okay? And that'll keep them pacified, okay? Okay. Anyways, let me know how it goes. Okay. Thanks for writing. All right. Our next letter is from Grandma Atoka. Hello, Grandma Atoka. I love that. Sounds like a good Indian name. All right. She writes, Dear Psychic Bob, are there any messages from the spirit world for me? Blessings from Grandma Atoka. Hi, Grandma Atoka. It's so nice to hear from you. I have to tell you, when I step into your frequency, I get a big gold halo around you here. This means that you're a really good person, that you have a lot of love. It also means that you're very highly spiritual. It means that you have a natural connection to the other side. And when we talk about spiritual connections, it's not about what you believe. A lot of people say, well, I don't believe in this or I don't believe in that. Not about believing, just simply as you're naturally connected. So much so that you don't even have to think about it. It's just part of who you are. I keep getting around you a few different things here that I want to bring over. First of all, you do have some spirit people around you. You've got a tall Native American around you. There's an Indian chief. The name is Black Hawk, Chief Black Hawk. He's an Indian guy, a protector around you. I feel like he hangs around your whole property. It's like he watches the house. He just makes sure everything's safe. He looks after you. He's a protector. Chief Black Hawk is with you, okay? I also get another name here. This is actually a famous psychic. He's been working with your family. Edgar Casey, I pick up around you. Do you know this name, Edgar Casey? I get the sense from him, the way he talks to me, that he has a familial connection with you, like either you used to read his books or somebody in your family knows him or knew him or read his books. But he keeps talking about, like, he says, I've been with them for generations. So I want to actually go back further to like the 1920s, 1930s. And I feel there were family members, possibly like your mother or grandmother, who had a connection with Edgar Cayce, either through studying his lessons or even maybe at one point seeing him. But he's around you. He's one of your guides as well. I keep hearing them talking about healing around you. They said that they're calming the nerves. You tend to have a little higher strung frequency. When I look at your aura, that radiating light can sometimes indicate an elevated nervous system. And Mr. Casey's saying to me, he says, tell her we're calming her nerves to keep her focused. Spirit World wants to acknowledge you. They say that you've been doing a lot of good. Your heart is in the right place. It seems like you've been putting a lot of energy out to bring healing to a lot of people around you. I see you being very much a healer for your family, very much a healer for people in your neighborhood, around you in the community. So I do feel like you have some healing gifts here as well. And that golden halo means that it's like you just think stuff and you manifest it. This is a spiritual gift. You have what we call the law of attraction. And, you're kind of lucky like that. When you need something, it seems to come to you. And I want you to remember that, because I feel like as we get into the new year, I keep getting around you more prosperity. I feel like the month of January and February seems to be more money coming to you. This may come through, like a money that you overpaid on a bill or taxes, or it could be a gift as well, because I don't feel like you have to do anything for this money. It's like it's just coming to you. Spirit wants to bless you, okay? And I see more prosperity in the new year. So if you're having any struggle right now, don't panic. Spirit people are saying, we're bringing more. We're bringing more. So there's going to be a better new year for you. And I do see this coming as a blessing for you, okay? Fletcher also is back here. My spirit guide keeps tapping me on the shoulder. He's handing me a pen. And he's giving it to you. And this means that you have a gift of communication. You have a communicator theme. I feel that you're very good with words. And you might want to write a journal every day. This is going to help you connect to the spirit people. And I feel like you're writing a journal. It's almost like this story of your life has some significance that would bless maybe even just your family. But I kind of feel like it may have someday could even be published to the outer world. But the spirit people want you to write. So start writing a journal. Ask them for messages, because I feel like they want to write for you. And you could do what we call automatic writing. Okay. But you got a lot of blessing. Let that halo shine. I want you to visualize light around you and just let it warmth your spirit and project that light out to everybody who needs it. Okay. Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Our next letter is from Jenna C. Hello, Jenna C. Long-time viewer here. She writes, hi, Bob. Hi, Jenna. My ex-boyfriend messaged me after not talking to me for several months. It took me by surprise, and now I don't know what to do about our friendship. He wants to keep in touch, but I don't know if that's a good idea. What does the reconnection mean about our friendship/relationship? Should I cut him out for good? I still miss him and love him. Please help. Thanks, Jenna C. Hi, Jenna. You know, hon, I have to tell you, when I step into your light, I get around you a lot of pink light. This means that a lot of the old emotions are surfacing. So you're not crazy. You are. What you're feeling is intense, and it's very real. I have to tell you, in terms of this boyfriend, when I step into his frequency, one of the energies that I pick up, and I'm very serious about this, is I get two vibrations from him. One is repentance, and two is self-awareness. What this means is that this breakup, this time away, made him start to do some self-reflection, some soul work. I do feel that he's starting to realize that he has to make changes in his life. So this is his self-awareness. And he has repentance. I feel that he was not the best to you, but I also feel that this time away has allowed him to realize what his world really means without you. And I think that being out in the cold world made him realize how much you did love him and how good you were to him. And I have to tell you, normally I would caution somebody, to not go back with an ex, because I always say that an ex is an ex for a reason. But in his case, I have to be honest, I actually get around him a different energy. I feel like he's eager to be around you again. I feel that he has a sense, like, I don't think he said it yet, but I feel like he wants to say, I'm really sorry for the way I acted. I feel like he wants to say, I want to try again. I get like a hesitancy, like he's scared to step up and say what he really feels. So I think what you need to do with him really is have a heart-to-heart. And I want you to be very direct with him and say, you treated me bad a lot of time. What do you want to say about that? I want you to kind of call him to account. This will be your test, because what you'll see is that you're not going to get somebody arguing, saying, well, I didn't do this, and what are you talking about? You're going to actually get somebody who says, you're right, and I want to talk about that. This will be your sign. This will be how you'll know what I'm saying is true, because I see him starting to really open his mind to a different way of thinking. This is very rare. I usually don't see this around exes. But in his case, I do pick it up. So, in terms of cutting him out, I feel like right now if you just cut him off, in a sense, you don't give him a chance to repent for his bad behavior. Now, I'm not saying you have to take him back and be in love with him. I think this needs to be taken slowly. But I tell you, I want you, for your own good as well as his, to give yourself the chance to see if he is repentant, if he has an apology, if he does come from a place of sincerity. I feel that he does. He may be a little hard to get it out, may stumble over it a little bit, but if you give him the space to express it, I think you will sense, wow, he is making progress and growth. So in terms of the friendship, I feel that if he can in a sense show his repentance, if he can show his self-reflective side, then you'll know that you're ready to let him into your life. But again, I say take this slow. It doesn't have to go to instant we're back, we're a couple, we're in love. It may just be a friendship for a while. And I feel actually that would be the best place, even though it's hard for you. I want you to, if you do decide to go back with him, I want you to have the time to really know for yourself that this is the right choice. So you don't have to rush this. There's no timeline on this. I just feel like the next 3 months, October, November, December, are really where you want to spend some time seeing him, test him at his word. Is he really better? I do see it psychically, and I think that you will get the evidence of what I'm saying. So let's look at it. Take it slow. If he gets all excited and wants to rush it, like, oh, I love you, we're back together, you got to put on the brakes and you say, well, not yet. Say, I just want to get to know you again. I want to know who you are. If you've changed, you're a new person. And if you're a new person, then I want to get to know that new person. That's how you want to take this. I think, your thing about should I cut him off, I understand that because there's a bit of fear there. It's like, I don't want to go back. And what I'm saying is you don't have to go back. But you can, for your own peace of mind, give him the chance to show if he's really changed, okay? I think you'll get the evidence, and by December, you'll be clear on this, okay? Hope that helps. By the way, call upon Archangel Raphael. He's going to help you with this. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, I didn't realize where the time goes. Listen, that's all the letters I'm going to get in today. Thank you for being here. I love all of you. You're so special to my world. And I hope that you'll keep it here at Spirit Channel. Hope you'll like this, favorite, share it with your friends. Let's get out the word about Spirit Channel. And please, be part of our scene. Hit subscribe. It's free, and you'll be part of our scene. And get to know all the people that comment here. We're all friends. Thanks for joining us, guys. I love you. Be back here tomorrow on Wednesday for Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to have some more lessons from Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. So you don't want to miss that. Be here tomorrow for that, okay? All right, guys. Go to my website and get a copy of that as well. All right. Blessing to you. We'll see you here tomorrow. Blessed be.